Hello my future legends and welcome back to my channel. I'm also back from vacation and well prepared to prepare you now for your best application this year, so stay tuned. My first tip, and I mean it so, is really to take your time to do your application. I really recommend to take yourself 1 or 2 days to do your application or to do research for your application. Check your calendar and your timeline and really make sure that you get at least 1 or 2 days to really prepare your goal. I really recommend that you should begin with collecting everything you need, like every information about yourself, about your school years, which school you visited, and what marks you got there. And you really have to have a timeline like school 1, school 2, high school, college. This really is making the whole way to your application a lot more easier. So, what information are you going to need? You're going to need all names and addresses of your schools, high schools and colleges that you have visited. Then you also should know what times you were there. When you've had your first jobs or your first task, like maybe also honorary jobs, then maybe you have job references about it, like credentials in words, how you really did your work, were you well, what are your strengths and potential. And the last thing, of course, for the information is all of your credentials, not only in words but also in marks. You should really collect them and put everything in a timeline, and I suggest to do it not chronologically, like maybe you think. Really do it anti-chronologically. That means that you should begin with your current task that you are doing. Another tip that I really have, and you should really think about it, is to get an ordinary email address. Please don't be too creative with your email addresses like spacemouse052000 at your offerer.com or something like that. Please calm down and take yourself an ordinary email address, because right now you're applying for a job and you have to be more mature and you have to show that you're professional, and take yourself just a professional email address. All the offerers are for free and it's really no big deal to put on a second email address like your first name dot your last name at theofferer.de.com.it, whatever. Please do it, because if not, maybe the company that you write could think that you're a little childish or a little immature. And this you're of course not, because obviously you are preparing your new job. My next recommendation is of course to take a beautiful picture like this. I don't want to value this because it's an old picture, but I really want to tell you, you have to make sure to get a great picture, because your application is like your business card. You have to make the first impression of yourself. And so really take your time and don't do it yourself like the selfie way. Please take a professional picture, because I have to say the photographers out there, they're really good at their jobs. They know a great lighting, they know a great angle to make you look beautiful, and they know really the whole package to make it professional. And I have to say, today it's quite fast doing a photo, getting a photo, and it's not that expensive. Don't take at least 500 of these paper photos. This is old-fashioned. You really need yourself like digital photos, because maybe you do an application now and you think, oh, it's just one and never again. But maybe you have to take your time to find your real good job and to find the best company for yourself, and you have to apply for other companies too. And then it's very fast that you should or could need 20 or 30 pictures. And the quality is so great. If you have a digital picture, you can do many things about it, like the cover sheet for application, of course, for your CV. It's a beautiful picture, and you can of course upload it to online application systems, which is totally ordinary this time. And then you have the best quality and you only have to pay it once, and you can make different versions out of it. So please get a good photographer and get a nice picture. The next thing for this nice picture is also the recommendation to look like. So my tip is really to prepare like your outfit for the day and to prepare your look for the day of the picture and of course for the day of the personal interview. So I have tips for guys and girls out there. First, let's begin with girls. I really say please stay natural because you're all beauties yourself, and this is not just a word. You have to be calm and you have to be natural and yourself, not like a clown version of yourself. So please take yourself a natural makeup. I really suggest you to take makeup on because sometimes if you're nervous, like your skin could get red or you could really like begin to sweat and then your outfit is not so well. And it's not because you don't look the best way. I think maybe you don't feel the best way if you think, oh, how do I look? So really to take yourself to calm down and really to relax in this real cool, stressful maybe situation. Get on some makeup and you don't have to worry about how you look. Because I know girls, we always worry about how we look. So, and the next thing is about the hair. If you like to wear your hair open or up, please do it also. You just have to feel like yourself. Do it the way you like, but make sure that you have a clean look and you have fresh hair, fresh makeup, fresh clothes, and then nothing will be wrong. If you like to wear glasses or you have to wear, do it. It's you. And glasses also are beautiful because sometimes they make us young legends look more mature and more intelligent. Just try that. Yeah, for the guys out there, I also recommend you to get a nice shave or to get a clean part and make it beautiful. And also for your hair, invest in a good haircut for this photo and of course later on for the personal interview. Yes, and for boys and girls together, the dress code. This is also something. I don't want you to go out there and really buy expensive stuff for this one day or for this one photo. This is not necessary. I just recommend to really get like a white t-shirt or a white blouse and really a dark blazer. This is standard, but it's the best. And why not standard? Because the interview partners don't want to see your clothes and what you've shopped the last week. They want to see you. So it's the best way to be in standard at the clothes, so they focus on you, on your mind, on your thought, on your skin, and just on your facial impression. So you can't go wrong with that. If you don't have like trousers for your jacket, like a suit or suit trousers, it's okay. I personally would say if you have dark trousers, take them and don't take jeans, but you can also combine good things with the jeans, but do it like less is more. Don't put on colorful things like accessories, really keep it calm. And for accessories like earrings or maybe rings, there's a good rule out there to really make sure that you only have 5 accessories on your body. Like earrings, 1, 2, a ring, 3, and I have a clock, a watch over there, 4. And this is okay. Up to 5 is really good and not overloaded. So that was a tip out of the bank world, and it's really good to make conservative look. The next thing that I recommend is this briefcase. The briefcase for your application portfolio. I just showed once. This is my old briefcase. You can put informations here. You can put your credentials over here and the main task inside of this. This is old. Why is the briefcase important? First of all, I think most of your applications will be online, and this is really good because you have an account out there, you can save all your information there, you can really add it or slim it down, it's no problem. But for the personal interview, I really recommend to have one briefcase with you to really show you have a great mind and that you are prepared for this interview, and that you have of course all of your information like the cover sheet, the application letter, the credentials, like your CV, maybe another photo, something like that. And it really gives a good impression of yourself that you are really looking forward for this job and this company. So at least 1 or 2 of these briefcases at home is really enough. Since I'm a German girl, I really also recommend to go out to your labor agency. I hope that there's good staff out there to help you. The labor agency can give yourself many answers to your questions and also tips and tricks about what companies are in your local area, what companies really hire, what companies are very professional and what are not. The other thing is that around your labor agency, you should ask for your cost assumptions, because making photos and buying a briefcase, writing an application, printing the letters, copying your credentials could really get into your pocket money. There are really rules out there in Germany that give young people who apply for their first traineeship or who lost their job and want to get a new job, they really have the chance to get on a cost assumption. And this is really good because, yeah, why not saving some money if the state is out there to help and support you. So go out there and ask your labor agency whether there's some opportunity for you as well. Another tip, or it's like necessary, is to have a computer. And I really hope that you have the chance to write your application on a computer, so you have to save all your information. You don't have to rewrite it again and again. You can just edit and transfer one application for your company A and change it up for company B a little bit, and you don't have to put too much time in doing this. If you don't have a computer, then don't be afraid to ask family and friends. They will help you. If not, then the labor agency maybe is another good address to ask for a computer to work on there at the branch, of course. And now, last but not least, I think one of the most necessary tips is to get a contact person of your trust, a person that is really good at spelling and grammar, of course, and that is really critical because this person has to reread your whole application and has to look up whether there are open questions about your information. And yeah, just take your phone, you all have phones, and get like mother or auntie or a good friend or like a role model you have in your life and in your surroundings to ask for support and just say, oh, it's me, I would just like to know whether you could support me. I write my application in the next days and I would be so happy if you just shortly could reread it and give me tips. So, it's nothing easier than this. Well, legends, if you like this content, then please share it with your family and friends. Maybe it's just time for you to support them as well, and you of course support me by this. This would just make my day. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and just leave me your comments down below. What other questions are in your mind, what problems you have to deal with. I would love to just consider them and make other videos out of them. And in case you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. It's for free, it's nothing easier than this, and I just have the chance to get in contact with you. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.